in the process to going to different social status, and I'm allowed to see there are different kind of realities in the world, and I love that. I absolutely love that there's a confusion, chaotic in the world in our life. I'm that kind of person who's always afraid people have one answer and they are so sure of themselves. I don't want to be sure of myself. I want to be challenged, and I want to feel stupid, because when you're stupid you learn, and when you're so smart you know everything, you forgot to learn, because the world is beautiful. It's not a perfect world. It's definitely not perfect, but it's just beautiful. That's it. And as a journey, what can we do? Just enjoy it, right? So I think the older I am, and the more I travel, the happier I am. But for me, myself, I always wondering what's next. I want a revolution, but after the revolution, what's next? I want a revolution. I want the world to change. But I think the difference between the Orient and the West is because we have different set of thinking. We draw our wisdom from life, from little things, experience from our parents, from our ancestors. So we are more down to earth than they are. We are more pragmatic. So when we deal with life, sometimes we will demonstrate some kind of very strong strength. Even something really terrible happen, like the end of the world. The Western people, because they don't go to church now. I think maybe deep inside they still believe in God or some kind of higher existence. So when something bad happens, they want to know the answer. They will look for something very high existence, to look for philosophical, abstract ideas to solve their issues in their own life. When Western people, when they have a spiritual crisis, they always try to come to the Orient to seek for answers. The Orient always got held as like the kingdom of spirits for the Western imagination. So that's one of the reasons I want to put those characters when they face the crisis of their personal life, when they think they are facing the end of the world, they want to go far, far, far away to a so-called relatively strange country and to seek for the answer to their life. This is very, very precious heritage of Western civilization. Is the power of abstract thinking, to philosophize about our life as a human beings. I just feel that if the world comes to the end, everyone will be forced to take a deep look into their soul and think about who they are, what they were, and if they were given the second chance, like rebirth, what they want to go from here. So that's the whole basic idea about this story. It's about resurrection. You come to the bottom, almost nearly death experience, and then you got reborn again. So that's the idea. But at this moment, I'm not very happy with the progress of the story. I'm kind of stuck a little bit. Maybe I need to rewrite the whole things. I don't know. I'm struggling because this character I created have a lot of issues, and it seems that they were drowned in their shortcoming and couldn't really come out. You feel that they are a little bit like child, perhaps too naive. And for example, this character Miguel, he is very sentimental, quite fragile. He's always afraid. He's sometimes crying and breaking down. He tried very hard to find the meaning of his life, but he always fails. He's miserable, obviously, and he needs to be loved desperately. As for the plan I invented for Jean Paulo, I always say that I have a big plan for him in the future, but which is not true. I already put him in a climax right from the beginning of the story. However, this climax he cannot sustain, and that's why he got stuck too. It's part of my fault. Tatiana, also another mistake. Because I kind of obliged Tatiana to get rid of Miguel, which is wrong because we all should learn to carry on and live our life without dead people. To carry the memory of our loved one even when they're gone in our life is a way to complete ourselves. So right now I'm totally fucked. I don't know how to carry on because I don't know how to solve this asteroid issue, and I don't know how to finish this story.